Hey guys, what is going on? Gmod here, and today we're going to be talking about supply drops from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So before we get into any of that, I just want to say that the gameplay you're seeing starts off really bad, so please just bear with me, but it ends up being a huge comeback because I was down by so much, and then somehow I turned it all around, and I did win the match in the end, so I don't want to spoil too much in it, so just keep watching that. Not sure how long this commentary is going to go. I'm probably going to cut it short, and then the gameplay will just be alone, but we'll see how that goes. So if you don't know what a supply drop is, we're going to go over a few things throughout this video. So first off, what they are, what they do, and how do you get them. So if you want to know any of that, just stay tuned for the video, and we're going to go over everything like that. I'm going to explain them, I'm going to give examples of what they are. So let's get into that. So pretty much first off, if you don't know what a supply drop is in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, the best comparison I can do is that it's like a battle pack from Battlefield or a hut pack from NHL. And pretty much how it works is that, like, it's a pack that gives you multiple things. That can be a variety of different things, from weapons to stuff for your character, and they just do a bunch of stuff. There's different ways to get them that we're going to be going over throughout this video. Sorry. So that's pretty much all for what they are, and now what do they do? So, I mean, if you play Battlefield, you know that it's usually attachments, camos, or guns itself towards your character. But in this game, it's still sort of the same concept, how you can get things for your gun, you can get guns, and you can get stuff for your character. So pretty much you can get, I'm pretty sure you can get attachments, stuff like that, which are pretty basic, and they have that in most of the games now, most of the FPSs. The very different thing about these is that you can get weapons in them, and weapon variations. So you can unlock a weapon by yourself, and then all of a sudden you can get the same weapon in a case, in one of the supply drops, except it'll be different. For example, it'll have better or less kick, it'll have more damage, but you'll be slower. So then you have to think, do you run around a lot, or is this more of a stationary kind of class that you use? And let's say you don't run too much, you're going to be, okay, I prefer damage and kick, and you're going to choose that one. So there's going to be variations. Some guns can even go up to like 10 variations of it, which is pretty awesome. They said there's like 350 different total variations, which is really cool that they add that in. So it's really like you can customize it the way you want. And that helps a lot, because the whole point of these supply drops is, their gimmick is that it's helping customize. So you can change the way anything looks. And the last thing, or the last two things that you can get in it is, one of the things is customization for your character, new gloves, helmet, exosuit, pants, stuff like that. It just doesn't really change the game too much, but it just looks different, and maybe you want to base it after yourself, or base it off somebody you know, or something like that. You can choose what they look like, which is awesome. So pretty similar to Ghost, except Ghost had a stupid system where pretty much everything was paid. At this point, there's more things that are paid that aren't, which kind of sucks, but whatever. And another thing you can get that they kind of released, they didn't talk too much about it though, are kill streaks and things like that. So it depends on the rarity of the challenge or whatever you did, which I'll talk about in a bit. But pretty much you can get kill streaks in the match that you're playing. For, let's say, like 2 minutes into the game, an airdrop's gonna come for you, or 1 minute or something, or you start off with it, stuff like that. So that's really cool. I like the concept of it, because let's say somebody doesn't get too many kill streaks, they're on a bad day or something, oh, here's a supply drop to change the whole map around for them, and they can change to a better player that match. They can even be first. It's a really good idea. I wonder how they work with it and what they're going to add to it. If they're going to make it micro DLCs, no one knows yet. Hopefully not, but we'll see. So the last thing I want to go over is, how do you get them? I mean, I just talked about how awesome they are, so how do you get them? The first way to get it is by playing a lot. So that's a pretty well-made gimmick in a way. I mean, they make you play more, you earn more, and it's a snowball effect of wanting you to play constantly for them. So this is great. I mean, you don't have to play, there's other ways to get them, but it's a great way to get them for the hardcore players and the competitive ones. They'll be rewarded a lot more. Maybe they'll get even more rare stuff. So let's say once you pass a certain amount, you get a rare item that other people won't, which could be a really cool concept. That they can do so much with this. I just want to see how they actually turn out. But pretty much, let's say you play 1 day on the game. Now it's going to say, okay, you've unlocked this achievement or this supply drop. It'll be common. And then let's say you play 5 days, oh, this one's going to be semi-rare or something. You play 10 days, wow, this one's extremely rare. Stuff like that is going to happen, which is pretty cool, because for people like me or other people who play a lot on this game, we will get rewarded for that, which is nice. Now another way to get them, if you're a casual player or even still a competitive player, there's going to be challenges. For example, get 100 lean kills, you're going to get a supply drop. Get 100 headshots or 50 headshots, you're going to get a pack. And I mean, I'm assuming it's going to go by a rarity thing, so you do like 10 headshots, common, 50, like in the middle, and then maybe 100 or 200 rare, stuff like that. And in the rare one, obviously, you're going to get better guns, better equipment that a lot of people don't have, nicer customization. So in the end, it's pretty much the more you play, the better you are, the more you're rewarded, which is nice finally, because a lot of the games were happening to cater to the newbier type of people or the newer type, and finally we're getting one that caters to everyone and slightly to the better players, which is awesome. So that's pretty much all they released for the supply drop. There is a video, I wanted to put it in this, but unfortunately I can't because it's copyrighted. So I might try to link it so you guys can go check it out, and they pretty much talk about everything that I went over, but they have videos of it actually happening. So I'm actually near the end of the gameplay. You'll have a few seconds to watch without me talking. So anyway guys, that's all that I have for today. Enjoy the last 10 seconds of the video. Peace out.